Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beautiful Pictou County Wellness Center in Pictou County, Nova Scotia. My name is Michael Petter. This is Nova Scotia Under 15 Major Hockey League action as we have the visiting Gulls coming into town to take on the hometown Wherwell Bombers. It's a battle of two teams that have gotten off to a very good start here in the Nova Scotia Under 15 Major League this season. The Gulls coming in with a record of 3-0. That includes a victory last night, of course, since they are 3-0. And for the Bombers, they are coming in with a record of 2-1. Also included in that is a victory last night. And we'll go into more detail on those in just a moment. But before we do that, we need to take a look at some of the key players that we'll be looking at in this game between these two teams that are both sitting over 500. Gulls tied for first, obviously, with that 3-0 record. Three teams overall sitting at 3-0. The Truro Bearcats and the John L. Jim Cougars also at 3-0. The Bombers in a three-way tie for 4th, 5th, and 6th with the Wolverines out of Halifax and the Rangers as well. Some of the key players to look at in this game as far as the Gulls go, Callum O'Coin and Reese Peich are two of the big names that you have to watch. Both of those guys producing at 2 points per game here in the early going. O'Coin with 2 goals, 4 assists. Peich with 4 goals, 2 assists through those first 3 games. Matthew Hebert with 5 points in the first 3 games as well. A number of other players sitting at 4 points. Just about everybody has at least 1 point in the early going, as the Gulls offense has been off to a great start. Defensively, the team is playing very well. Also, in the 3 victories they have, they've given up just 5 goals. Today's starting goaltender, Sam Madgett, had to face just 10 shots in his victory in the 1 game that he played so far this season, giving up 1 goal on those 10 shots. That makes a pretty easy calculation for the save percentage. He's sitting at 900. Pretty easy calculation for the goals against as well, sitting at 1.0. For the Bombers, Cade Mosier and Caden Smith both producing at 2 points per game or even better so far this season. Mosier with 7 points in 3 games, 4 goals and 3 assists. Caden Smith 3-3 in this early season. A couple of other players who have been producing pretty well. Mac Wallace producing a goal per game to this point, 3 goals in 3 games. Dominic McKenzie also with 5 points in 3 games here in the early going. In net for the Bombers this afternoon, well, this morning and into the afternoon, it'll be Georgia Burrows. She comes in with a record of 0-1, having given up 4 goals in the opening loss to Halifax. The Wolverines, 15 shots, 11 saves for Burrows in that 1 start, and she will look to redeem herself here this afternoon. For the Bombers, yesterday it was a 6-2 victory down in Dartmouth against the Whalers. For the Gulls yesterday, it was a 7-4 victory over the Novas. And of note there, the fact that they gave up 4 goals in that game yesterday. That's 4 of the 5 goals that they've given up this season. In the opening weekend, they had a 5-1 victory over the Wildcats and an 8-0 win over the Storm. For the Bombers, they lost 4-2 to the Wolverines, as mentioned. And then on Sunday of last weekend, they went down to Bedford, and beat the Barons by a score of 6-5. So that brings you to where these teams are at this point in the season, where these teams are in the standings and so on. And of course, the ultimate goal when you're talking about the Nova Scotia Under 15 Major Hockey League is to get one of those 7 spots in the provincial championship tournament to try and earn your way into Atlantics. Of course, a lot still has to go right as far as public health between now and then to make sure that all of that happens. Big thanks to everybody tuning in, whether you're a fan of the Gulls from down towards the Halifax way, or a fan of one of the players from right here in Pictou County, or just a fan of hockey and you're tuning in for this game this morning. I appreciate having you along for the ride here on Pictou Sports through 360 Live. And a big shout out and thank you to Chaba Demokos over at 360 Live for all the work that he has done to help get us on the air, not only today but throughout this season and past years as well. This is the first of 2 games here on Pictou Sports through 360 Live today. We'll be here doing this one, and then when this game ends, we'll get a little bit of a break, and then we'll be back on this same sheet of ice at 3 o'clock this afternoon. We'll be bringing you another metro area team coming up to the Pictou County Wellness Center. It'll be the Station 6 Fire of the Maritime Major Female Hockey League in town to take on the Subway Northern Selects. We'll have that game on 360 Live, Pictou Sports, but the link will be slightly different. It'll be 360go.live/MMFHL for that one, for that Maritime Major Female Hockey League game coming up at 3 o'clock this afternoon. We are going to have almost every Bombers home game this season. I think there are 3 games out of their home schedule where they're in conflict with another one of the teams that I work with, and so we'll be doing the other game on those 3 dates, and one of them is 2 weeks from today, November 8th. The Bombers will be playing at the same time as the Weeks Major Midgets, so we'll be doing the Weeks Midget game, or not, they're not called the Midgets anymore, just the Weeks Majors in the Under 18 League. We'll be doing that game. But other than that, other than the couple of times that the Weeks Majors and the Bombers are in conflict, we will be bringing you every single Bomber home game all season long here on Pictou Sports through 360 Live from here at the Wellness Center. Zamboni just about done his laps of the ice, so we're just about ready to get this game going. Quick look at what else is going on today. One game already in progress. No score as of yet between the Rangers and the Cougars. That game got started about 15 minutes ago, so still very much in the early goings of that one. And other games today at 12:15, it'll be the Pro Hockey Life Harbor Storm taking on the Bedford Battalion. That game at the BMO Center in Bedford. A 12:30 scheduled start at the Halifax Civic Center for the Truro Bearcats visiting the Wolverines. Also a 12:30 start at the Charles V. Keating Millennium Center for the Novas hosting the Dartmouth Whalers. And rounding out today's schedule at 2:15 at the Kings Mutual Center, the Kings Mutual Valley Wildcats taking on the South Shore Lumberjacks. And I know a number of these games are getting streamed as a lot of teams are now picking up the practice of getting their games online, and I really applaud all of the efforts that all of the teams are putting in to get these games going online. And in an ideal world, we'd get everybody having play-by-play as well. We're working on picking that up, and hopefully sooner rather than later we'll start having more teams able to do that. As you can see, the Gulls making their way out onto the ice. They are in their road blacks with the green, gray, and white trim. The white numbers on the sleeves, the black numbers with white piping on the backs. They'll defend the net to your right, or to your left, excuse me, for the first and third periods. And Sam Majid, as mentioned, the goaltender getting the start today, comes in with the record of 1-0 and the 1.0 goals against average, 900 save percentage. Georgia Burrows will lead the team out onto the ice here in a moment for the Bombers. Burrows with the record of 0-1, the 4.11 goals against average, and the 733 save percentage. Our officials are there and ready to roll. The Gulls are out on the ice. All we're awaiting now is for some players to show up at that door right there. And they will be out there shortly. Bombers will be in their home whites with the black and silver trim. Also of note for the Bombers, a couple of players actually celebrating birthdays today. Caden Smith, we talked about him in the opening as one of the leaders on the team points-wise. He's celebrating a birthday. Also celebrating a birthday is Wyatt Spence. So happy birthday, Wyatt. Happy birthday, Caden. And obviously Bombers fans hoping that they can enjoy that birthday with a victory. And there you see the Bombers making their way out onto the ice. Smith and Spence, the two birthday boys, or forgive me, that was Smith and Wallace out onto the line, along with Caden Campbell, Dominic McKenzie, and Cade Mosier, alongside Georgia Burrows there, who's lined up at the net. And now, O Canada. The starting five for the Gulls in front of Magit, it will be Owen Phillips, Eric Halliday, Callum O'Coin, Michael O'Brien, and Declan Kearney as the starting five. We've had the anthem, we've had player introductions. All that's left to do now is get this game underway. Cade Mosier lines up to take the face off across from Michael O'Brien, and we are underway here at the Pictou County Wellness Center. Gulls back up into their own zone with the puck there. Phillips, he plays it ahead to O'Coin. O'Coin tries to get it to O'Brien. That pass a little too far in front of him. But O'Brien leading the forecheck, trying to create the turnover there. They end up getting possession of the puck to the Gulls. O'Coin has it knocked away from him by Wallace, and it's sent down the length of the ice. Icing is indicated and will be called, so we get the first stoppage in play just 28 seconds into the game here at the Wellness Center, and the Bombers will have to deal with a defensive zone face-off here in the very early going. Off of the draw. Bombers are able to get the puck down the ice, but it's another icing. So two quick stoppages within the first 35 seconds. And we should point out, just for those not familiar with the format for the Nova Scotia Under 15 Major League, it is two 15-minute periods. Stop time, obviously. But two 15-minute periods separated by only a quick change of ends, and then the third period after a full intermission, and that third period is a full 20-minute period. So two 15s and a 20, and now there's going to be a shot right on to Burrows from long range. Burrows settles it down and then left it for Cole Thompson. Puck goes in behind the net. Now they battle for it there, up the wall. Fallows was given a bump by Martin. Puck cleared out to center. Fallows with it there. He'll back off and then play it across to Prince. Prince regains the red line, dumps the puck in. Going back after it, Thompson. He's rubbed off the puck, and the Gulls pick up possession. Centering pass goes all the way through to the line for Prince. Prince plays it to the wall. Peich plays it back across to the far side for Fallows. Fallows looking for a shot, can't find one, so he plays it down into the corner. Comes back to Fallows. His shot, that goes off of a leg into the near side wall. Bombers pick up possession, play it out to center. Prince works it back up the wall, and the puck ends up in one of the players' benches. And so we'll get a stoppage. A minute 41 gone here in the first period. Face-off will be just outside the Bomber blue line. McPhee will dump the puck in for the Bombers. Back to pick up is Dominic McKenzie. Or it was dumped in for the Gulls. McKenzie went back to pick up for the Bombers. Played across, up the wall. Robertson couldn't settle that puck down, and it's all the way down into the Gulls zone. Played up the wall there for Tench. Tench able to get it out to center, but the Bombers pick possession back up as McKenzie plays it ahead. It goes off the stick of Tucker, just inside the blue line, then sent back down the ice for Austin. Kingsley Austin plays it across to McKenzie. Up to Dalton. Keegan Dalton couldn't maintain control, and it sent down into the Bomber zone. McKenzie now working his way ahead. McKenzie trying to avoid the check of Peich, has to circle back, plays it back to Austin. Austin lead pass, able to find Tucker. Tucker has it taken away from him by Halliday, and Halliday will turn it back up ice for the Gulls. Here comes Halliday in across the blue line. Halliday cutting to the middle. Halliday with the pass. Burrows with the save. Puck is still loose. They jam away at it. And there it's cleared finally towards the corner. Couple of great chances there for the Gulls, but all hands on deck defensively to help clear that puck away from danger. Still in the Bombers' end, however. Now McDonald able to play it ahead. That'll go down the ice, and it will relieve the pressure, although it is an icing call against the Bombers. Georgia Burrows having to come up huge and then get some help as well from her defenders in front of her. 3:15 gone here in the first period. Not sure what the situation here is. Looks like maybe there's an issue with the neck guard for Reese Peich. And because he was responsible for the delay, he gets waved out of the face-off circle. O'Coin comes in to take the draw. It's won by Cade Mosier of the Bombers. Played to the front of the net. There's a chance. And I believe Burrows got a piece of that one to deflect it into the corner. Martin plays it over to Caden Smith. Smith loses it. Now Phillips coming back the other way. Phillips cutting to the middle. Phillips with a shot. Another save by Burrows. Puck comes to the line. Prince with a shot. And Georgia Burrows has been busy early. But the goaltender for the Bombers has come up huge. Not only making the stops, but some of the stops a little more on the difficult side for this young Bomber goaltender. Pass over towards the corner, picked up by O'Coin. O'Coin tried to play it through, but that was knocked down by Thompson. Thompson battling with a couple of Gull players there. Thompson trying to keep that puck frozen along the boards. Trying to get in to give some help is Lane Sim. Finally, Sim does get in there to give some help, but they can't clear the zone. Wyatt Spence, one of the birthday boys, goes to play it off the wall and down the ice, but it ends up going into the Bomber bench instead. So the face-off will stay inside the Bombers zone. 4:16 gone here in the first period. Everybody lining up for the face-off out in neutral ice, but the face-off actually being held inside the zone to the left of Burrows. Off of the draw, puck comes to Kingsley Austin, and Austin able to get it out and down the ice. And we're going to get an interference penalty. And so the Bombers will get the first power play of the game here at 4:23. Interference, the call against, I didn't catch the number. I'll have to wait for it to get posted up onto the board here. We can tell you that the Bombers so far this season have scored 5 power play goals in those first 3 games. There we go. It was Cole McPhee who was guilty of the interference, so Bombers on the power play. As mentioned, 5 power play goals so far this season in just their first 3 games. Here come the Bombers back into the zone, getting set up with 20 seconds gone in the penalty. Puck comes to the line. McKenzie settling things down, now plays it down the wall. It goes all the way down into the corner there for Caden Smith. Coming in to help out is Mosier. Back to the line for McKenzie, but he can't hold, and here comes Kennedy. Quinn Kennedy has it taken from him. McKenzie going back the other way. His pass too far in front, and Phillips will send it down the ice. Back to pick up is Conrad. Owen Conrad plays it ahead to McKenzie. McKenzie works it forward a little too far in front of Landon Steele. It goes all the way towards the net for Magid. Now played up the wall, held in at the line. Back down into the corner with 55 seconds left in the power play. Back to McKenzie. McKenzie trying to get away from the check of, that was Kearney. Now into the corner, Steele. Landon Steele has it taken away from him by Phillips. Phillips able to play it ahead to Baldwin. Baldwin trying to get it back to Phillips, but that's broken up. Dalton having trouble finding the puck. He'll have to settle it down, play it back to McKenzie. 30 seconds left in the power play. Ahead for Steele. That pass slightly off target, and that's going to be an icing call against the Bombers. 30 seconds left in the power play, or 25 seconds left in the power play, excuse me. 9:02 left to go here in the opening period. Elijah Rivera in to take the draw for the Gulls. Bombers get possession off the face-off. Trying to play it ahead was Tucker, but it ends up going right to Prince, who dumps it back down the ice. Bombers looking to carry it out of their zone again. That pass ends up going through the feet of Wallace down the ice. That's going to be another icing. 6 seconds left in the penalty. 8:43 to go here in the first period. We're not in pregame anymore. Not sure why I still have that there. First period. There we go. Now that's accurate. Minor little details that end up making a difference. Rivera gets waved out of the face-off circle, so Carter Davidson comes in to take the draw for the Gulls. Bombers get possession, played ahead for Wallace. That slightly off target, puck down the ice. Icing waved off. We are back to 5-on-5 as the penalty expires. Up to Owen O'Coin of the Gulls. He plays it ahead, intended for Davidson. Davidson couldn't take it cleanly, but following up is Rivera. Rivera with a shot. Burrows the save. Rebound! And Burrows almost had to make another, or I think she did have to make another save off of a shot from her own team. Now down into the corner. Phillips plays it around to the far side for Halliday. Halliday, his pass ahead, gets to Owen O'Coin. O'Coin coming in. O'Coin down into the corner, gets rubbed off the puck there by Conrad. Conrad loses his stick in the process. Puck comes towards the front of the net. It's cleared away from danger. Phillips back to pick up at center ice. Phillips plays it over to Halliday. Halliday coming in, fires a shot. And another save made by Burrows. In behind the net. Played up the wall to Wallace. Wallace gets it as far as the 9. Robertson holds it in momentarily, but second effort gets it out to center. It's played right back in. It rolls right onto Burrows, and she'll cover up with Callum O'Coin there. One of two players with the surname O'Coin, Callum and Owen, for the Gulls. Off of the draw, puck bouncing around at the side of the net, cleared to the wall, comes to the line. McPhee plays it down behind the net. It wraps around to the far side. McKenzie first one there. He'll play it forward for Smith. Smith gets it to Mosier, and Mosier gets it deep into the Gull zone. Hit delivered there on Spence as he was trying to get to the puck in the corner, but McPhee with the nice play to keep him off the puck. And now a big hit delivered in return by Caden Smith. Puck rolls in onto Magid. Magid fans slightly on his pass attempt, but does get it out to O'Coin. That's Callum O'Coin, but he gets his pocket picked. Bombers now Kingsley Austin. He plays it across for McKenzie. McKenzie's pass ahead is broken up by Prince. Prince had to hold up though, as there was still a player inside the zone. Bombers looking to get out to center. They do. Here comes Landon Steele. Steele drops the puck off for Lucas McDonald. McDonald can't get a shot away as it's taken from him by Peich. Here comes Peich. He's got Kennedy with him. Peich down to the towards the corner. Peich still with the puck. Met by a couple of Bombers, but able to stay on it. Peich finally gets knocked down, but is able to keep control of the puck. What a play by Peich from his backside. And the puck ends up rolling towards Burrows. Not much on that shot, but Peich doing a great job keeping that play alive. Now Peich gets it back again, plays it down, out in front. And the puck off the stick of Kennedy goes wide. Played to the line, held in. There's a shot that gets blocked by Steele. Puck ends up back with Halliday, and then he gets his hands up high into the face of one of the Bombers players. That draws a reaction from the crowd, but no call from the refs as we approach 5 minutes left to go here in the first period. Peich steals the puck back at center again. We can see why Reese Peich is one of the most highly touted players in this league. He was having an amazing shift there. Here's Peich again. Tries to make a pass. It's broken up. It's back on Peich's stick, and he plays it around to the far side, or to the near side. Keegan Dalton now finally gets it. He'll play it out to center. Goes off the wall. Phillips back to pick up. Phillips trying to get away from the forecheck of Wyatt Spence. Phillips doesn't like the angle that he doesn't have, so turns and circles back. Now plays it ahead to Baldwin. Baldwin plays it forward. Nobody was really there. Now it gets up to Dalton. Dalton trying to get away from Halliday, but Halliday able to maintain control of the puck as he was down on his knees. Now he gets it forward to Rivera. Rivera tries to split the D, but Owen Conrad says no way, no how. There's a shot, and Burrows able to concentrate and stay with that puck. Although there was definitely some sightline issues and a potential deflection that she had to deal with, but Georgia Burrows doing a great job staying on that puck. 4:16 to go here, first period. Still looking for the first goal of this game. Bombers get possession off of the draw, played ahead. That's going to be another icing. No, it's not. Icing gets waved off. I have no idea why. I will admit I have no clue why there was no icing on that. Wallace then gets a shot away. It gets deflected up into the glass, stays in play. In behind the net now, McPhee. He'll come out with it, plays it forward for Baldwin. Here comes Baldwin working his way ahead. Baldwin. Shot gets deflected, goes in behind the net. Baldwin goes back to pick up, but it'll be taken away by Spence. Spence looking to play it up the wall. That gets knocked down. Following up and coming out with it is Lane Sim. Sim tried to make a move at the blue line, lost the puck momentarily, got it back, got the shot away, and that is the first official save having to be made by Sam Magid here still this morning for a couple more minutes. Gulls get the puck back. Here's Carter Davidson. Davidson trying to spin and fire. He had the first shot blocked, gets the second shot away, and Burrows makes her 9th save of this morning. In 11 minutes, 56 seconds of action. Yes, that's right. Shots on goal at this point are 9-1 in favor of the Gulls. And that includes the Bombers having a 2-minute power play. Here comes a chance. There's a shot and a big save made by Madgett off the stick of Caden Smith. Smith was able to get a step and get in with a shot, but Madgett made the second save of the game. Here now is Mosier with the puck. Mosier off the glass, takes a bad bounce from a Bomber perspective off a stanchion, but they're able to come out as Campbell will dump it down into the goal zone. 2:20 left to go here, first period. Puck cleared down the length of the ice. Icing gets waved off that way as well. Back to get it is Campbell. Caden Campbell plays it up. Down into the Bomber zone. Back to pick up is Robertson. Robertson will take it behind the net. Now plays it ahead. Gulls not able to clear as Dalton was able to hold it in at the line. Now they do clear as here comes O'Brien. O'Brien cuts towards the net. Burrows makes the save. Picking up the loose puck there is Mosier. Mosier drops it off for Conrad. Conrad plays it ahead. That gets through everybody, including Robertson, but Robertson may have gotten a piece of it, so icing gets waved off. That time the waving off of the icing made sense. Now the Gulls come out. O'Coin drops it off there. Now here comes a chance as Lucas McDonald with the puck. McDonald hustling in. McDonald couldn't get a really good shot away as Prince did a great job on the back check to tie up McDonald enough to allow for a relatively slow roller. That shot gets blocked before it gets all the way through to Madgett. Then Conrad can't hold the line. Played across to the far side. We're into the final minute of period number 1. There's a shot on Madgett. The third of the period, or the fourth of the period, excuse me. Out come the Gulls. Here is Peich. Peich. Backhand shot. Save made by Burrows. Peich gets the rebound. Peich drops the puck over to Halliday. Halliday trying to center it. Not able to take it cleanly was Kennedy, or was O'Brien, excuse me. And now here's Halliday with the puck again after the Bombers clear. Halliday's shot gets blocked, comes to the near side wall. McDonald will pick up the loose puck in his own zone, try to clear, but he can't as it's knocked down by Phillips. Down towards the corner. 14 seconds left in the period. Wrapped up the wall, to the line and out. Peich will dump it back in. 7 seconds left in the period. Conrad gains the red line, gains the blue line, takes the shot. The save made by Madgett just before the horn sounds to end period number 1. Shots on goal by the Gulls, 11. Shots on goal by the Bombers, just 5. Bombers go 0 for 1 on the power play. Gulls do not get a power play opportunity in that first period. So there'll be just the quick switching of the ends, and then we'll get the second period going. So second period, there we go. And the star of that period, obviously, Georgia Burrows with 11 saves on 11 shots. Reese Peich, an honorable mention with some incredible stick handling skills, some puck possession that defied logic. But not able to convert that into anything getting past the Bomber goaltender. Sim and Rivera to take the draw to get this second period going. Baldwin gets the puck, plays it to the Bomber line. O'Coin now sends it down the length of the ice. That's going to be an icing call. with just a couple seconds coming off of the clock, and much like the beginning of the first period, an early defensive zone face-off for the Bombers. Off of the draw, puck pushed forward there by Rivera. Wrapped around to the far side, Wallace rather, tried to play it up the wall. Robertson holds it in at the line. Battle along the far wall, knocked away. Robertson gets it, he fires a shot, that goes wide, comes back up the wall to McPhee. McPhee sends it down in behind the net there, picked up by Kearney. Can't maintain control. Puck ends up coming to Wallace. He'll play it off the glass, and Robertson again keeps it in at the line. In behind the net, McKenzie tried to play it over to his defense partner Austin, but that got broken up. McKenzie gets it back. Now he'll play it forward, gets it over to Wallace. Here comes Mac Wallace trying to cut around Robertson. Loses control of the puck, and Prince will play it up the wall. Gets ahead to Baldwin. Baldwin sets it up there for Rivera, who takes it in stride, cuts towards the net, and the save made by Burrows. Coming the other way now, Smith. Caden Smith dumps it down the ice, goes chasing after it himself, gets to it. Played back to the line, but that ends up splitting the D, and the Bombers will have to go all the way back and get it. Picking up there is Moore. Carson Moore behind the net. Gets bumped off the puck by Davidson. Now it's Keegan Dalton. He gets it over to Smith. Smith plays it across to Mosier, and here comes Mosier. Mosier lets it go down into the corner. Dalton plays it back up the wall, and Owen O'Coin, able to come out with it for the Gulls. He plays it ahead. O'Brien with the shot, and they score! The shot taken by O'Brien. Michael O'Brien, and Georgia Burrows got a piece of that puck with her glove, but it just popped out of the glove and trickled across the goal line for the first goal of the game. The Gulls get on the board first. It took to the 1:58 mark of the second period for the Gulls to get the first goal of the game. Michael O'Brien, and for O'Brien, that's his third goal, 5th point of the season. There's another shot, Burrows with the save. Played off the wall, Halliday knocks it down, holds it in at the line, just barely. Now the Bombers able to get the puck out. And Martin dumps it down into the Gulls' end. Picked up by Phillips. Phillips plays it ahead. It's into the Bomber zone. Conrad able to find Tucker behind the defense. Tucker with a shot! And Madgett with the save. Actually, they say it was Rivera who took that shot. I thought it was O'Brien. But the goal is credited to Rivera. So for Elijah Rivera, that's his first goal, first point of the season. No assists announced. So now here comes Phillips coming in. And a big save made by Burrows. Battle in front of the net. Puck squirts loose. Comes to McPhee. He takes the shot. That gets blocked by McDonald. And the Bombers are able to get it out and down the ice. Robertson will go back and pick up. Just over 3.5 gone here, second period. The time of the goal, 1:58 of the second period. There's a shot. That goes wide. Puck comes up the wall. Spence holds it in as the birthday boy able to play it down the wall, but doesn't get it in deep enough, and now out come the Gulls. Peitsch takes a bump from Conrad, but stays on the puck. Now it's to the line. McPhee holds it in there. He'll play it down towards the corner. Picked up there by Baldwin. He gets it to Peitsch. Peitsch, so strong on the puck, but finally gets it knocked away from him and sent down the ice just not hard enough for icing. Now a long lead pass gets to Baldwin. Baldwin takes the shot, and that goes just off the outside of the post. Picked up now. There's Baldwin, and what a save by Burrows on the pass from Kearney. Mosier able to get it ahead to Wallace. Wallace gets bumped off the puck there by Fallows. Fanning on his pass attempt is Thompson. Puck comes to Baldwin. Baldwin with the shot. That goes off a leg and into the corner. Rivera plays it back to Fallows. Fallows down to Rivera again. Centering pass broken up by Thompson. And out come the Bombers. Landon Steele will flick it the rest of the way down into the Gull zone. Forcing the turnover there is Caden Smith. Smith ends up losing the puck behind the net, however. And the Gulls look to reorganize. 9:30 left to go, second period. Gulls leading it 1-0. Played around to the far side. Kearney there. He'll play it ahead for Rivera. Rivera gains the red line, dumps the puck in. Hustling back to get on it is McKenzie. McKenzie was losing his angle because of the forecheck of Kearney, so played the puck up the wall and ended up icing it with 9:07 left to go here in period number 2. And the Gulls leading it 1-0, outshooting the hometown Warewell Bombers 19-6. And that is a recurring theme for these Gulls. In their games this season, they have consistently outshot their opponents by wide margins. There's a shot from Phillips, deflected away off the blocker of Burrows. But the Gulls get it back. There's another chance and another kick save by Burrows. Georgia Burrows coming up tall again and again here for the Bombers, keeping them in this one. Battle behind the net now, 4 players in there. Further to the thought about shot margins, the Gulls through the first 3 games of the season have given up just barely over 10 shots per game. So for the Bombers to have 6 shots before the midway point of the second period is actually a bit of an accomplishment. That puck cleared down the ice. Back to get it is Phillips. Chasing him was Tucker, but Phillips got the puck and cleared it down the ice. Gulls get to it first. There's a chance in front. And Hebert with the misfire, and the puck ends up going over the glass and out of play. And because it went directly off Hebert's stick all the way out, the face-off comes outside the blue line. Peich wins the draw back to Robertson. McPhee gets it back into the zone. Now played out to center again. Sent back in by Hebert. Now back out as they play ping pong across the blue line. McPhee, he'll carry it in, then loses control of the puck as he was separated from it by Conrad. Conrad will play it around to the near side wall for Spence. Spence couldn't control. There's another shot and another save for Georgia Burrows. Just past the midway point of this second period. 23 shots, 22 saves so far for Burrows. As we're now into the afternoon here on a beautiful Sunday in Pictou County. Puck played down the length of the ice, and that'll be another icing call against the Bombers. "34 shots the Gulls had given up in the first 3 games. That's 11.3 shots per game that they've given up. I don't have the exact total of shots that they've taken, but I'll tell you, It's been a lot more than 34, that's for sure, through those first 3 games, considering they've scored 18 goals in their first 3 games. The Gulls dominating to a 3-0 record to this point. And they lead this one here, but only by a single goal, as the Bombers staying in it. Smith loses the puck to Halliday. Halliday able to get it ahead to O'Brien. Here comes O'Brien. In across the blue line. O'Brien to O'Coin. O'Coin with a shot. Save. Rebound. Puck bouncing around. It's cleared away as McKenzie was able to find it. Now here comes Wallace. Mac Wallace working his way in. Wallace to McKenzie. And the save made by Magid. Coming up the other way. Here's McKenzie getting the puck again at center ice as the Bombers force another turnover. McKenzie tried to get it across to Dalton, but he was in a little bit too deep by the time he took the pass. Now it's picked up by Davidson coming the other way. Davidson has a man with him. Davidson to O'Coin. O'Coin with a shot and another save made by Burrows. Now a shot from Prince. That's turned aside by Burrows. Owen O'Coin now gets it to Peich. Peich out in front and they score! Carter Davidson finishes off that play. Burrows doing everything she could, but the Gulls just too much traffic, too much power as they double up their lead. It's now 2-0. I believe we're going to see that it's Davidson's goal from Peich and Owen O'Coin. We'll wait for the official confirmation of that. If that is the case, for Carter Davidson, it is his 3rd goal, 4th point of this young season. Face off in the Gull zone, won by the Bombers, played back to the line. There's a shot from the point from Campbell. It goes wide. Now out to center. I didn't catch that at all as to the call on that. So I'm going to stick with what I had. Davidson from Peich. And who's the other one? O'Coin. Owen O'Coin. Here's Rivera coming in now. And the time of the goal was 8:58, I believe, of the second period. There's a shot from Prince from long range. That goes wide. In behind the net. Rivera has Moore all over him. Out towards the front, bouncing puck. And finally, Lucas McDonald gets to it, clears it out to center. Glove down there by Fallows. Fallows gets it to Hebert. Hebert with the shot. Burrows the save. Puck still loose. Goes in behind the net. Peich now. Oops, sorry. Trying to watch the play and move the camera at the same time. Sometimes I lose track of the camera. Just under 4 minutes left to go here, second period. As the puck bounced up into one of the benches. So we'll get the face-off just outside the blue line. Spence dumps it right in onto Magid, and Magid will not take any chances. 3:50 left to go here in period number 2. Our next broadcast for the Wherewell Bombers will be on Halloween. Part of a triple header that day. We'll have the Northern Subway Selects, the Bombers, and the week's majors all playing here at the Pictou County Wellness Center on Halloween. A triple header. There's a shot. That one goes high and wide. Tucker now gives to Spence. Spence flips it in, down into the corner. Battle in there. Lane Sim trying to help out as well. Comes to the line, over to Thompson. Thompson's shot goes wide, comes off the end boards. Now the puck rolls to Halliday. His lead pass for Connor O'Coin, or Callum O'Coin, excuse me. Callum O'Coin picks it up. His pass for O'Brien. O'Brien couldn't pull the trigger on a shot. Nice little move there by John K. Martin. Martin gets it up to Caden Smith. Smith has it knocked away from him by Robertson, and O'Brien picks up to come up the other way. Here comes O'Brien for O'Coin. O'Coin couldn't get the shot away. O'Coin back to the line. There's a shot that goes wide off the stick of McPhee. Now back to Robertson. Robertson, his shot goes wide. Picking up the puck is Conrad. Conrad plays it around to Caden Smith. One birthday boy plays it up to Mosier. Mosier with the shot, and the save made by Magid. His 10th save of the game with 2:08 left to go in the second period. And that's as many shots as Magid faced in his entire first game this season. So a step in the right direction, certainly for the Bombers, in that they are at least getting some shots away. Great play on the back check there by Austin. Now Austin steals the puck. Here comes Kingsley Austin. Austin will flip it ahead, trying to get around Phillips himself. Realizes he can't, so he backs off to take his spot at the blue line. Phillips, meanwhile, loses a tire going in to the corner, but the Gulls still able to stay on it, and out they come. Here's Davidson. Davidson trying to work his way around, gets the shot away. It goes wide. Puck comes around the boards. 90 seconds left to go in the period. Centering pass broken up by Austin. Now into the corner, Davidson. Austin able to bump him off the puck. Coming in to help out is Dalton. He gets it up to Wallace, and Wallace will clear the zone with 75 seconds now left. Here's Prince back into the Bomber end to Kennedy. Kennedy's shot, that goes off a skate, rolls right through to Fallows. Fallows doesn't get much on his shot, and now Landon Steele will gain the red line, dump it off, and peel off for a change. Under a minute left in period number 2. Gulls pick up, and back out they come. Here's Rivera with the puck. Rivera tried to get a pass through to Fuller, but that's broken up. Cleared out to center and dumped back in again by McPhee. 38 seconds left in the period. McPhee holds it in at the line. Puck comes around to the near side. Tucker will play it into the wall. Held in by Rivera. Now played around the wall the other side. Held in again by Rivera as he's all over the ice. 13 seconds left in the period. Played to the line. McPhee holds it in. Plays it across for Robertson. Robertson with the shot. Hits the traffic in front. There's a pass. What a save by Burrows with 1.2 seconds left on the clock. And Georgia Burrows comes up tall yet again. For Burrows, that's save number 26 on 28 shots. And there's going to be a roughing penalty. Coincidental roughing penalties, it looks like. Coming at 14:58. It was Elijah Rivera of the Gulls. And I didn't catch which player for the Bombers it was. Face off Played down towards the corner. That's going to do it for period number 2. Shots on goal in that period, 17-5 for the Gulls. The 2-period total, 28-10. And now we see that coming out of the penalty box, it was Caden Campbell. So those penalties right near the end of the period there, Elijah Rivera and Caden Campbell, 2 each for roughing at 14:58 of the second period. As mentioned, shots on goal 17-5, the 2-period total 28-10. But 2 goals in that period for the Gulls. The difference in this game, as we'll head to the third with the visiting Gulls leading it by a score of 2-0. We'll take a break, come back, get you ready for the third period in just a few minutes. You are watching Nova Scotia Under 15 Major Hockey League action here on Pictou Sports through 360 Live. Welcome back as we get ready for the start of the third period here. Gulls leading the Bombers 2-0, out shooting the Bombers 28-10 through the first two periods. Quick look at the out-of-town scoreboard. The Rangers lead the John L. Jim Cougars 2-1. I don't do it in the building. I'm only doing the broadcast online. Those guys down there deal with anything in the building. Okay. Rangers lead the Cougars, as mentioned, 2-1. Gulls up 2-0 here. Storm and Bedford Blue Battalion tied at 0. That game just got started about 15 minutes ago. Bearcats and Wolverines, puck will drop momentarily. Whalers and Novas, puck drop set for just a couple minutes from now as well. And then a little later on this afternoon, a 2:15 scheduled start for the South Shore Lumberjacks and the Kings Mutual Valley Wildcats. There's a look at your out-of-town scoreboard as we get ready for the third period here. And as mentioned, the Bombers, when you're talking about this Gulls team, they have just been absolutely dominant in their 3 wins so far this season. They have almost as many goals as their opponent has shots this season. I shouldn't say that. It's not quite that big of a margin, but including the 2 goals today, they've scored 20 goals in their 3 and a little over a half games. And they've given up, coming into today, they had given up 34 shots, so now they've given up 44. So they have almost half as many goals as their opponents have shots. So that really... So for the Bombers to have 10 shots going into the third period, that is, relatively speaking, an accomplishment against this Gulls team. Puck comes up the boards to Wallace. Mac Wallace looking to carry it out. Tries to make a pass to Caden Smith, one of the 2 birthday boys on this Bomber roster, as we mentioned in the pregame. Actually, both birthday boys are out there right now as... Or no, sorry, Spence is not out there. I thought I saw him out on the ice, but I stand corrected. Here comes Mackenzie now. Mackenzie cutting into the goal zone. Mackenzie goes to work the puck down low. It goes off the skate of Caden Smith, and it's cleared down the length of the ice. And that's going to be an icing, as Owen Phillips trying to chase that puck down but couldn't get to the puck in time. And so the Bombers will get an offensive zone face-off with 1:04 gone here in this third period. Trailing by only 2. Again, a team that has scored on average 6 goals per game coming into today. And has really been dominant on their opponents, other than the one game yesterday where they gave up 4 goals, still got the victory. There's an attempted clearing pass by Mackenzie, knocked down by Kennedy. He sends the puck in deep. Going back to get it is Moore. He'll play it ahead. Bombers come out, but lose control of the puck again at the Gull blue line. Peich tries to play it in. That goes off a skate. Ends up going to Sim. He plays it through neutral ice. It's picked up by Robertson. Robertson then comes in across the blue line, but was just a hair offside. So we'll get a stoppage in play, and that will allow Rivera and Caden Campbell to rejoin their teams, as the coincidental penalties right near the end of the period from period 2 have expired. just the one power play so far in this game as well. Here comes a chance for Dalton, and he was bumped off his stride as he tried to take a shot. Cole McPhee with the big defensive play there. Conrad, his shot gets blocked, and the Gulls are able to come out. At the blue line, Conrad trying to maintain control of the puck. He and Rivera go into the boards awkwardly. Conrad a little slow to get up. He's obviously, looks like he got his bell rung quite a bit there. Conrad still looking a little wobbly on his feet. And now we're going to get a penalty against the Gulls. And anytime you're talking about a headshot and then a guy slow to get up, actually the penalty is going to go against the Bombers. So the Gulls will get their first power play of the game. And for the Gulls, they've only scored 2 power play goals so far this season. All the offensive outbursts that they've had, and just 2 of them coming on the power play. Penalty to Cole Thompson at 2:55 of this third period. Power play goes to work. And both power play goals scored by Matthew Hebert. With the puck behind the net there is Halliday, slashing the indication on that penalty to Thompson. Up the wall, Phillips holds it in at the line. 1:20 left to go in the man advantage. Phillips to O'Coin. O'Coin can't take the pass cleanly. Campbell plays the puck up the boards for the Bombers, and they're able to get it out to center. Back to pick up Kearney. He plays it across. Now Phillips again. Phillips brings it in across the blue line. He'll take it down himself, takes the shot. Burrows with the blocker save. Puck picked up there by O'Coin. His pass knocked down by Steele, but the puck goes back to O'Coin. Down into the corner for O'Brien. O'Brien trying to get away from Campbell. Gets the puck up to Davidson. Now in behind the net. McKenzie wraps it around. Held in at the line there by Halliday. Back to Halliday at the point again, across for Phillips. Phillips with the shot. Save. Rebound! And they score! Looked like the second shot had been saved as well, but the puck came loose for a third opportunity. And the power play strikes at 4:29 of the third period. It is now 3-0. Puck sent down towards the Gulls' end. As we await the word on the goal. Peitsch down towards the corner, gets taken into the boards by McKenzie. In behind the net, played back to the line for Prince. Prince down the boards, goes all the way behind the net to Hebert. Hebert gets a bump, but able to stay on the puck, as Austin couldn't knock Hebert off. Now Peitsch. So at 4:29 of the third period, a power play goal scored by Michael O'Brien, assisted by Owen Phillips. O'Brien's third goal, fourth point. There's a nice little move made by Caden Smith. Smith with the shot, and the save made by Magid as he steers that aside. We got another penalty coming up. This one's going to go to the Gulls for slashing at 5:42. So the Bombers will go to their second power play of the game. Quinn Kennedy, the guilty party there on the slash. Lane Sim to take the draw against Carter Davidson to start this power play for the Bombers. Puck comes to the line. Campbell holds it in. Campbell's shot steered aside by Magid. Played back to Moore. Now Campbell fans on a shot attempt. Sim gets to the puck. Then Sim trips up his man, gets the puck back, ends up losing it there to McPhee. And McPhee able to play it down the ice. Burrows will settle it down there for Caden Campbell. Campbell gives the pass, then it comes across to Sim. Sim ahead for Steele. Steele brings it in across the blue line, but loses it there. And Baldwin will fire it down the ice. 1:15 to go in the man advantage. Coming out from behind the net is Conrad. Conrad for Martin. John K. Martin brings it in across the blue line. Goes down towards the corner, loses it there. Gets it back. Smith now with a shot. That goes just up over the crossbar. And the Gulls get possession and send it out to center. McKenzie comes to the near side. Conrad. Pass for Mosier, slightly off target, and Phillips will fire it down the ice again. 40 seconds left in the power play. McKenzie drops it back to Conrad. Conrad can't take it cleanly. Burrows has to play it and settle it down for Conrad. Over to McKenzie. McKenzie in across the blue line. Gets tangled up with the linesman, but the Bombers were able to keep possession momentarily. Now Robertson gets it and fires it down the length of the ice. Burrows sets it up for Conrad. 8 seconds left in the power play. They did have a couple of decent chances. Now an offside gets called. The linesman who was right there ended up getting knocked out of position. And the linesman on the near side, as we're looking at it, made the correct call that it was indeed an offside, as Caden Smith was not able to stay onside. Penalty expires just after the puck drops, so the Bombers drop to 0 for 2 on the power play in this game. There's a shot. Burrows steers that aside easily. Played up the wall, held in at the line as pinching in was Fallows. 12 minutes left to go exactly here in this third period. 3-0 the score in favor of the visiting Gulls. To the near side wall, played back to the line for Prince. Prince with a shot, deflected, saved, rebound, bouncing around. Finally, Steele picks up, and he'll come out with it. Steele gets it ahead for Dalton. Dalton sends it down into the corner for Steele. Penalty coming up. And it's going to go against the Gulls again. Quick look ahead at the upcoming schedule for the Bombers. That game on Halloween, a 5 o'clock start against the Pro Hockey Life Harbor Storm. And again, we will have that one for you. Penalty coming at 8:27. So the Bombers on their third power play. Jake Prince taking the penalty. Peitsch now will play the puck in deep. McKenzie goes after it. Holding the indication as the puck sent down the ice again. Burrows comes out of the net, plays it to the wall. Picked up there by Conrad. Conrad skates it ahead. down into the zone. Conrad all the way behind the net. Still with it into the far corner. Conrad now drops it off to Sim. Lane Sim cutting to the middle. Fans tried to get a shot away, but lost control of the puck. And the Gulls get it and send it down the ice. 1 minute gone in this, the third power play of the game for the Bombers. McKenzie trying to cut around Halliday. McKenzie fires it at the net. Steered aside by Magid. McKenzie gets it back again. McKenzie takes a bump from Halliday. Still with the puck though. Plays it across to the far side. Goes off a stick. Goes to Campbell. Hebert able to get it out. And now here comes Davidson. Davidson with a shot, and Burrows with another nice save as Davidson was in all alone. 25 seconds left in the power play. Here comes Mosier. Ahead to Smith. Caden Smith in behind the net. Caden Smith out the near side. Smith finishes a lap and then plays it to Mosier. Back to Smith, and the one-timer just misses. Nice little give and go there between Smith and Mosier, but they couldn't quite get the end result that they were looking for. Back to pick up the puck, Campbell. We're back to 5-on-5. Past the midway point of this third period. Bombers trailing by 3. Pass ahead, broken up by Kearney. Kearney looking to get a shot. He can't as Smith breaks that up, gets it ahead for John K. Martin. Martin loses it. And now Campbell plays it across, and up comes Mosier. Mosier will just flip it in. He'll peel off for a change as Dalton goes in after it. Dalton behind the net. Gets taken down by one of the Gull defenders. Puck ends up squirting loose finally, and it's played ahead to Owen O'Coin. He gets it up to O'Brien. O'Brien across for Kearney. Kearney cutting in, and the save made there by Burrows yet again. Her 29th save on 32 shots so far this afternoon. McPhee trying to get the puck down low. It gets knocked down. Now it comes out to center. McPhee having to back up with it. He plays it back to Prince. Prince ahead for Fuller. Here comes Fuller. Fuller cuts to the middle, takes the shot, and Burrows another nice save. Played to the line, held in there. Now Fuller again. Plays it back. McPhee with a shot. And I don't know if that went off of Thompson or if that went off of Burrows. Another chance. Burrows makes the save in close range. And the Bombers will clear it down the ice. They'll just look to relieve the pressure. They'll take the icing call to try and get at least a bit of a break on this. With 7:58 left to go here, third period, 3-0 for the Gulls. Shots on goal overall now 36-12 in favor of the visiting Gulls. There's a shot, save made by Magid. Gulls able to come out. That pass for Baldwin just a hair behind him. And that allows the Bombers to pick up. Austin ahead for Wallace. Wallace loses control of the puck to Rivera, gets it back from Rivera, but then Rivera gets it back after Wallace was dispossessed yet again. McKenzie back to pick up. Hebert forechecking. McKenzie, nice change of direction to get away from Hebert. Now trying to work his way around Halliday. Can't get around Halliday. Does get around the check of Peich though, as the puck goes down into the corner. Puck rolls back up as we've got a Bomber slow to get up down in the corner. Phillips coming down the ice, plays it across. There's a shot. Burrows the save. She'll hang on as McKenzie now slowly making his way over to the bench. You see him just entering the shot there. 37 shots now faced by Georgia Burrows, 34 saves. And anytime a goaltender makes 35 saves now in a game, I look at that as a good performance. Better than a .900 save percentage on the game overall. Puck goes down into the corner in the goal zone. McPhee plays it around to the far side. Robertson working it ahead. Flip forward. Hebert rather, couldn't get it settled down. Martin plays it out to center. Smith couldn't do much with that. It ends up going back to Moore. He plays it across for Campbell. Here comes Caden Campbell. Has it knocked away from him just outside the blue line. Mosier will ring it in. Robertson the first one on it. He'll play it around. And out come the Gulls. Peich gets it ahead. Trying to work himself free was Callum O'Coin, but a nice back check there. There's another chance for O'Coin. And he ended up putting that one just wide. O'Coin this time he gets the puck knocked off his stick. And Mosier comes out. He tries to play it off the boards, but it wasn't hard enough. Prince gets it ahead. Now O'Coin loses control of the puck. It bounces back to him, over to Kearney, and his shot gets blocked. And now coming the other way, here comes Dalton, Keegan Dalton. Going in to the end boards, takes his man in hard. Puck comes to Steele, Landon Steele trying to play it in deep. That doesn't work. And now Prince will give to O'Coin. Callum O'Coin dumping it in, goes around the boards, picked up there by Thompson. Thompson will work it ahead, and it goes down the length of the ice. That's going to be an icing call with 5:07 left to go here, third period. Don't forget, in about a little less than 2 hours, or a little more than 2 hours from now, we'll have our next broadcast here on Pictou Sports through 360 Live. We'll have Maritime Major Female Hockey League action as the Station 6 Fire are in town to take on the Northern Subway Selects. Game time 3 o'clock. Warm-up starting at 2:30, so, or no, they don't do a full 15 warm-up in a flood. There's another shot. And Magit now has made 14 saves on the afternoon. Another penalty coming up. It's going to go against the Gulls. Boarding is the indication, and Halliday appears to be the player who's going to go off. So for the fourth time in this game, the Bombers go to the power play. And with it only being a 3-goal margin in 4.5 minutes left, the Bombers still very much in this game, but they will need to take advantage of this power play if they want to have a chance to climb their way back in. Here comes Lane Sim. Sim trying to cut around McPhee. Sim down into the corner. Gets bumped off the puck. It's wrapped around the boards. McKenzie there. Plays it back up the wall for Wallace. Wallace gives to Spence. Spence with the shot. That gets balked. Puck comes to the line and out as McKenzie couldn't quite hold. And then bumping him off the puck was Davidson. Davidson shoots and scores as they had Burrows pulled for the extra attacker. The risk-reward scenario. Head coach John Sim figuring it was worth it to try and set up a 6-on-4, but it was not to be. So the shorthanded empty net goal by Davidson makes it 4-0. The goal coming at 16:07. And still a chance for the Bombers. But the task has just become an awful lot taller there. Oops, wrong one. And as I was trying to set up the scoreboard, the Bombers score on the power play. So they finally are able to solve Sam Magit with their 15th shot of the game. At 16:33, just 26 seconds after the margin became 4 with the shorthanded empty netter, the power play goal pulls them back to within 3. Now here comes Pictou. Pictou plays it across. There's a shot and they score! And we get 3 goals now in the span of 45 seconds. And it's now 5-1. So what was a 2-0 game after 2 periods, the Gulls get 2 goals and the Bombers get 1 in the span of 45 seconds. There was also one other goal much earlier in the period. And we have a fair bit of catching up to do when it comes to the scoring summary, and as soon as we get the announcement of those goals, we will give them to you. Pictou will certainly get an assist on the most recent goal. I didn't catch who shot it. I think it might have been O'Brien, but I'm not sure. Just under 2.5 minutes left to go here, third period. And it looks like the Gulls will improve to 4-0 on the season. The Bombers will drop to 2-2. Halliday with the puck, plays it up, picked up there by O'Brien. So Davidson's goal, unassisted. Those 3 goals came within 46 seconds, not 45, for those of you who care about such things. There's a shot, they score! As Wyatt Spence, the birthday boy, scores! And for Davidson, his goal, that was his second of the game. This goal now coming at 18:09. So 4 goals in the span of 2 minutes and 3 seconds. And then there's another one. So it's now 6-2. I don't even get time to get one goal put on the board before another one happens. Those 2 goals coming 3 seconds apart. And it's now 5 goals in the span of 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Okay, I didn't catch any of that he just said. Puck rolls in on to Burrows. Burrows will cover up and hang on with 1:21 left to go. So the Bombers let's see if I can so many goals in such a rapid amount of time. Not sure if I'm going to be able to even. There's a shot. Burrows makes the save. So the goal that made it 4-0 was Davidson unassisted and shorthanded. Then John K. Martin scored the power play goal. And for Martin, that was his second goal of the season, second point as well. And that goal assisted by Dominic McKenzie and Kingsley Austin. Then Quinn Kennedy scored just seconds after Martin scored. Reese Pictou got the assist on that one. Then Wyatt Spence scored unassisted. Then Reese Pictou got the goal 3 seconds after that. And now the Bombers will finish the game shorthanded as Wyatt Spence took a penalty in the final minute. So I hope everybody's all caught up on that, because there was a lot to get through there. Now here's a power play chance and a shot taken by Kennedy, and that goes off the outside of the post. 25 seconds left to go. Kennedy, another shot, save, rebound is loose. Kennedy tries to tuck it in, and he does. They score it 7-2. A power play goal by Kennedy makes it 7-2. That goal coming at 19:40. Wild finish to this one for a game that, going into the last 4 minutes, it was 3-0. Going into the last 4 minutes, it was 3-0. Since then, we have had 6 goals in the last 4 minutes of this game. And now we have a referee getting hit by a puck. Wild finish, to say the least, but the end result is the Gulls will go to 4-0. The Bombers drop to 2-2. There's a shot, save. The 50th shot faced by Georgia Burrows. 51st doesn't go on target. And that's going to do it for this one. Gulls with the 7-2 victory, although 7-2 doesn't really tell the story. 3-0 with 4 minutes left. Maybe a slightly more accurate representation of this game. And then the wild finish. Again, the next Bombers broadcast will be Saturday, Halloween, at 5 o'clock, when they host the Pro Hockey Life Harbor Storm. Our next broadcast here on Pictou Sports through 360 Live will be in a little under 90 minutes from now. We'll have, a little under 2 hours from now, we will have the Subway Northern Selects hosting the Station 6 Fire. Until then, this is Michael Petter saying, may your skates always be sharp, may your shots always hit the top shelf. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.